Have you ever stood in front of a mirror, not just to fix your hair, but to wonder, how long do I really have? Not in a fearful way, but with curiosity, with a desire to make the most of every single moment you've got left. Because after 65, life doesn't feel like a countdown, it becomes about depth, not duration. And what if I told you that your body might already be whispering the answer? You see, most people think longevity is about genes or luck. But that's only part of the story. Researchers have uncovered something far more powerful. Your body is sending you quiet signals every day about how long and how well you might live. And the best part? These signs aren't hidden in complex medical tests or buried deep in your DNA. They're in the way you move, the way you feel, even in how you think. So in this video, we're going to explore 8 subtle, science-backed body cues that reveal your true life expectancy. These aren't myths. They're grounded in research, and they're deeply human. And we'll begin with a cue you feel every single day, without even noticing. Sign number 1, your walking speed. Think back to this morning. How did you walk into the kitchen? Was it steady? Smooth? Or maybe you noticed your feet dragging a little more than they used to? Believe it or not, one of the strongest predictors of longevity isn't in your blood, it's in your stride. Studies show that older adults who walk faster and more consistently tend to live longer. Not because they're rushing, but because their bodies are still in sync. The muscles, heart, nerves, and brain are working together like a well-tuned orchestra. I'm 73 and have lived with rheumatoid arthritis for 13 years. I've never had balance, even as a child. I tried Tai Chi for 2 years and still can't stand on one leg. But I keep going. Pearl. Pearl's story is a powerful reminder. It's not about perfection. It's about presence. Every steady step is a sign your body is still resilient. And if you've noticed that your walk is slower than it used to be, that's not a failure. It's a message. A cue. Your body asking gently for more movement, more care, maybe even more strength. Even small actions, taking stairs, short walks, leg exercises, can rebuild that speed. And when you move better, you live better. Not just longer, but stronger. Sign number 2, your grip strength. Let's move from your feet to your hands. Grip strength might sound like a small thing. A firm handshake, opening a jar, carrying groceries. But it turns out, your hands are powerful messengers of your overall health. A strong grip has been linked to better heart health, stronger brain function, and even reduced risk of chronic illness. I was diagnosed with diabetes at 59 and told I might not make it to 70. But honestly, I never planned to live forever. I'm just living the best I can with the time I've got. Richard's words remind us, longevity isn't just about living long. It's about how much life is in your years. So if gripping things has become harder lately, don't brush it off. Your body may be quietly losing muscle and resilience. But here's the good news, you can change that. Simple exercises, squeezing a tennis ball, using light hand weights, even doing wall push-ups, can make a real difference. Because when you hold on with strength, you're holding on to life itself. Sign number 3, you have a sense of purpose. Now, let's shift to something even deeper. Purpose. You might be wondering, what does having purpose have to do with how long I live? Everything. Studies show that people with a sense of purpose, whether it's caring for a loved one, tending a garden, mentoring someone, or simply walking the dog, live longer, healthier lives. Why? Because purpose reduces stress, supports heart health, and strengthens immunity. Our bodies whisper before they scream. For those of us 65 and up, this video felt like a gentle reminder to pause, listen, and maybe change the ending of our health story. Eli. That whisper Eli speaks of? Purpose is what helps us listen to it and act. So ask yourself right now, what gives my life meaning? If nothing comes to mind, that's okay. It means your story still has space to grow. And it's never too late to add a new chapter. These first 3 signs, your walking speed, your grip strength, and your sense of purpose, aren't tests to pass or fail. They're invitations. Invitations to listen, to move, to reconnect. Because your body isn't just aging, it's speaking. And the question is, are you listening? Let's talk about something most people don't like to admit out loud: loneliness. And I'm not just talking about being alone. Many of us love our solitude. I'm talking about feeling disconnected. Like no one truly sees you. Like you could disappear for a day, or a week, and maybe no one would even notice. Research has shown that persistent loneliness in older adults can increase the risk of early death by up to 26%. That's as dangerous as smoking, obesity, or heart disease. But here's the hope. Connection doesn't have to be grand or loud. Sometimes, the most powerful lifelines are the quietest. I'm 65, but I've been telling everyone I'm 32 for the past decade. Staying active and grateful is my secret. This video reminded me to keep moving, thank you. Zoe. Zoe's spirit is contagious. It reminds us that joy grows best when shared, even in small ways. A weekly phone call. A walk with a neighbor. A handwritten note. Human connection, even in its simplest form, lights up the parts of your brain that keep you alive, literally. So if you've been feeling invisible lately, don't wait for someone to notice. Reach out. Your body and your soul will thank you. Sign number 5, your sleep quality. Now let's shift to something that affects every part of your health, your sleep. Not just how long you sleep, but how you feel when you wake up. Do you rise with energy? Or do you feel like you're dragging yourself through fog? Because during sleep, your body does its most important work, repairing tissue, resetting your brain, boosting your immune system, and even flushing out toxins that could lead to memory loss. At 68, I've realized how our bodies quietly warn us about the future. This video helped me understand those signs. It made complex health info feel hopeful and empowering. Twee's reflection is powerful. Sleep is one of those warnings. When it's disrupted, when you wake up multiple times, struggle to fall asleep, or feel exhausted even after a full night, it's not just getting older. It's your body telling you something needs adjusting. Start with simple things: less caffeine after noon, gentle movement during the day, or a consistent bedtime. Even just stepping outside for 10 minutes in the morning light can help reset your body's natural rhythm. And when sleep improves, everything improves: your memory, your mood, even your years. Sign number 6, your recovery time. Let's talk about something you probably haven't measured, but you've definitely felt. How fast do you bounce back? A cold, a bruise, a few hours of gardening. In your 30s, you'd recover overnight. But now, maybe it takes a few days, maybe longer. That's not just aging. It's resilience. And it's a powerful clue. Because how quickly your body recovers from small challenges is a strong predictor of how it might handle the big ones: illness, surgery, stress. If your recovery time has been slowing down, don't panic. But do listen. Your body might need more hydration, more rest, more gentle movement to rebuild strength. I'm not over 65, but I live with 2 fatal illnesses. I feel the signs more each day and sense that time is short. Still, I'm grateful for the honesty in this message. Anne's words carry both weight and wisdom. Even when recovery slows, gratitude, honesty, and intention can lift us back up. Sign number 7, your waistline. Let's be honest, most of us don't like to talk about our belly. But this isn't about appearance. It's about where your weight sits. Abdominal fat, even in people who aren't technically overweight, has been strongly linked to early mortality. It's tied to inflammation, blood sugar imbalance, and heart risk. So if you've noticed your waist expanding, even a little, that's a message. Not a judgment. Not a failure. A message from your metabolism, saying, I could use some help. Start with small shifts. A little more walking. A little less sugar. Maybe even more colorful food on your plate, berries, greens, spices. These tiny changes can shift the story your waistline is trying to tell. Sign number 8. Your attitude toward aging. This next one might surprise you. How you think about aging can actually change how long you live. Studies show that older adults with a positive view of aging live on average 7.5 years longer than those who see aging as only decline. That's more than quitting smoking or lowering your blood pressure. Your beliefs are your biology. Your videos are fantastic. Staying positive and deepening my faith have been the greatest tools in my life journey. Mark reminds us that mindset isn't fluff, it's fuel. When you believe your story still matters, you take better care of the vessel carrying you through it. So the next time you catch yourself saying, I'm too old for that, pause and ask, says who? Replace it with something more powerful. I've still got time. Maybe not forever, but for today, I've still got time. These signs aren't here to scare you. They're here to wake you up. To remind you that your body is speaking every single day. And the more you listen, the more life you can live. So now, let's take a breath together. Because we've just walked through something deeper than health advice. We've listened to the quiet, powerful messages your body is already sending, through your steps, your hands, your sleep, your spirit. And maybe somewhere along the way, one of those signs whispered to you. Maybe you felt it in your knees, in your breath, in your mood when you wake up. Or maybe, for the first time in a long while, you simply felt seen. And that matters. Because longevity isn't about perfection. It's not about flawless numbers or living forever. It's about presence, awareness, connection, the truth we often forget. Aging isn't a sentence, it's a story. And your story is still being written. Even if your grip has weakened. Even if you don't walk as fast as you used to. Even if your belly has grown or your sleep feels broken. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are still here. Our bodies whisper before they scream. For those of us 65 and up, this video felt like a gentle reminder to pause, listen, and maybe change the ending of our health story. Eli's words say it best. This isn't about regret, it's about reclaiming your power. Because if you're breathing, there's still a page left to write. What you can do, starting today. So what now? Start small. Stand a little taller when you walk. Squeeze your hands a few extra seconds each morning. Call someone you love. Go outside and feel the sun on your skin. Eat something colorful. Go to sleep a little earlier tonight. Or just sit quietly and ask yourself, what do I still want? You don't need to do everything. Just do one thing, on purpose. Because how long you live may be shaped by many factors, but how fully you live, that's still yours to decide. I'm still here, Pearl said. And maybe today, that's the most powerful sentence you can say to yourself too. One final thought. If there's one truth I want you to carry with you after this video, it's this. Age isn't your limit, belief is. You can't change your past. You can't control your genetics. But you can choose to listen, to move, to reach out, to love your body enough to give it a fighting chance at more. More energy, more clarity, more laughter, more moments that make your life deeply, beautifully yours. Now I want to hear from you. What's one quiet sign your body has been giving you lately? What's one small change you're ready to try starting today? Leave your answer in the comments. I read everyone, and so do others in this beautiful community. You never know who your story might help feel less alone. And if this video spoke to you, please give it a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, share this with someone who needs to hear it today. Because this message isn't just mine, it's ours. It's for every person who still wants to walk this road, step by step, with intention, with joy, and with grace. Final words. You deserve health. You deserve peace. You deserve to wake up tomorrow and say, I still matter. And I'm still writing my story. Here's to life after 65, and all the extraordinary chapters still ahead. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one.